Hello everyone. Today I'd like to discuss with you the Maxpedition Beefy EDC Everyday Carry Bug Out Bag. It's a awesome bag made out of nylon Cordura. Has a Velcro patch on the front where you can put your Velcro patches to say whatever you want. I haven't gotten one yet. In the back you've got these nylon straps that are sewn in for attaching it to another bag or mounting it somehow to a vehicle or whatever you want to do. I went ahead and wove some 550 black 550 paracord through the back just so I had some more paracord on hand. You can never have enough cordage. You can see I have this packed to the gills, and let's go inside of it and see what's inside it. Alright, so first of all, got my little green laser. Very impressive tool. You can use it to signal for miles and miles, and something that fit in there, so I went ahead and put it in there. Got a sunblock stick, sunscreen stick. You can rub this on your face and ears and everything and keep you from getting sunburnt. I have pretty bad sinuses, so it helps me sleep at night. Maybe squirt that in my nose and ration that out to me slowly. First of all, I got a little magnesium sparker stick. Got this flint on one side, magnesium large stick that's stuck to. This is a Speedy sharpener, the best sharpener in the world in my opinion. I never had good luck with sharpeners until I got a Speedy Sharp, and what it has is micro 100 super carbide on the edge. It's fused to this piece of steel, and this will shave off magnesium coiled springs like no other tool, and it never dulls, unlike a knife or another piece of hacksaw blade or something, and that edge will never change. If it ever does, lifetime warranty, send it back to get you a brand new one, because that will never ever get scratched or marred or anything that surface there. And if you ever lose your cap, you call in, they're a nice enough company, they'll go ahead and send you a cap at no charge. So you had to order one cap from them, no charge. Alright, got some toenail clippers here. These are, I made sure they're strong enough, really strong, to cut through paracord and other things with one snip. I like to use them for that, as well as trimming my fingernails and whatnot. Got a mini hand drill here by Commando. Look this up, the Commando hand drill. Look it up online, they're probably less than $10 or so. And it's got a whole array of tiny drill bits in the back of this little plastic tube. And so all those little drill bits and enough time and spinning it in your hand, you can drill through pretty much anything. So, within reason, of course, which you're going to find out in the wild. Pennies and whatnot is what I use them for, to build snares. So we've got to have that. Got a little flint, big flint actually here, keychain flint. Also goes along with the Speedy Sharp. You can see, and don't ever take the Speedy Sharp and use it as a cutting motion. You'll just shave flint off, which is unnecessary. Take it and drag it backwards, and I'm not doing too good there. There we go. So you get the right angle. It's like a fireworks. So those little sparks are going to land and get in your tinder, start your fire, get everything going for you. Especially if you have this, which is little fireproof, or excuse me, waterproof match container, vintage old style. I packed it full of what's called Eagle One Never Dull, which is a polishing compound. It's in a wadding material like cotton, and I just jammed it all in here. It's got little like lotion little modules in there that break up and help you polish metal. I'm sure most of you know about this. It's very good fire starter. You put that one little thing right there, one of those sparks, this will burn for a couple of minutes, giving you plenty of time to get the rest of your tinder going and get your fire going. So definitely take some of that Never Dull, put it in a Ziploc bag or whatever, and put it in your EDC. I recommend that highly. Alright, got a little pair of tweezers here. They're made by Revlon, good strong tweezers. Pull out that splinter, whatever it's bugging you. I got a little peanut lighter here. This is what I would go to first probably. Super easy, like a little mini Zippo. Get it started. There we go. And basically a little pill container. Chinese guys made a way to put a lighter inside there. I think that's awesome. Go one of those on my keychain. This is a container that actually is totally sealed, and it has lighter fluid in it. And this, you open up the bottom side to fill it. Right there, you can see it all down in there. Sealed, not going anywhere. And That's a bunch of Roncinol, lighter fluid. Got some on my hand. No big deal, just dries up. And then the other side has a little pouring spout. You take that off, it's sealed, and you can refill this or use it to start a fire. Anyway, got a little cork from the Naked Grape. I like that wine, and it's a real cork. So that's good for a bobber. And last time we went camping, we used one identical to that to fill a hole in an air mattress. They lost their plug, so use that. Here's a bungee cord, bungee rope, very stretchy and pretty good colors, not too bright for nighttime use and whatnot. And use this if you can't find a sapling or a springy tree that you can use to spring a snare. This just tie it off to something. There's your spring. It's going to pull that snare and get your animal and hold on to it for you. So there's the bungee rope. Got some 275 cord. 275 cord is actually exactly what it sounds like. It's half of 550 cord. It's got 4 strands on the inner, and then the outer is 270. So it's 200 pounds with the 4 strands in the center, 50 pounds each. Then you got your outer shroud, which is 75 pounds, so 275. Unlike the 550 cord, which is 7 strands inner, with those are 50 pounds as well, same cords that are in the 275, but those 7 times the 50 pounds, that's 350, with an outer sheath, that's 200, so that's your 550 pound test. That's how you get that. So the 7 strands inside are going to be pulled out, and tons of cordage, and 50 pounds each to tie up a shelter or whatever, like I'm worried about cordage. Here, let's get through the cordage real fast. 25 pound test, micro braid cord, nano cord, probably similar break strength, more of the 25 pound to 25 pound. This is more of the nano, and nano, I got some more nano, that's like 25 pound probably break strength. This is the micro cord, which is stronger, probably 50 pound break strength on that, or maybe more. Here's some more of it. This is the high visibility, if you do need high visibility for your cordage. Here's camp soap. Camp soap from Coleman, so it's awesome. You get 50 sheets. You probably put this in a smaller pack, maybe a Ziploc bag too, make it a little smaller. But 1 sheet in the palm of your hand, you wet your other hand, makes great lather, and 50 of them, so that's a lot of cleaning your hands. Got silicone tape, rescue tape. Excuse me. Fix-It tape from As Seen on TV. There's 30 inches on each one of these. This stuff is fantastic. It's stretched to double its length. It fuses to itself. There's no adhesive involved. Becomes a silicone coupler of sorts. It's not going to be. It can never unravel. And you got to have this. Smash them down real flat. I bought them at the 99-cent store for 99 cents each. So those are something you must have in your EDC. Here we got some medical tape wrapped around a business card, so use that for taping up a wound. Chapstick, you'll end up with horribly chapped lips out in the wind and the sun. You don't know that if you don't have it, so definitely have some chapstick. More cordage, a little flatter packaging there. More cordage, and more cordage. You can't have enough string, cordage, rope, stuff like that for binding and making things. So, and here's a little U-coupler, a little thing for a bracelet, super strong. I like to keep it so that I can find the center when I take it apart. Got Altoid Smalls tins. These tins are great. Bought this, I didn't even care if I got the mints to tell you the truth, but I got a little bobber in there called this little cigar bobber, I believe. Got quite a bit of 8-pound test line. I actually spun this in my drill and spun a whole bunch of 8-pound test on there. Got a lot of assortment of hooks, all different sizes and shapes. Got a little bag pulled together, melted together there with a bunch of split shots. So there's my little fishing kit, and it's a great source of protein when you're out, and if you can find a place to fish. Here's a little dowel stick in case I need to use that for something. You're not going to find anything that perfect out in the woods, of course. Here's a little tube, a little plastic tube with some needles inside. There needles for sewing. I'm going to add some more stuff to that for sure. And then we got another flashlight, or first flashlight I'm going to show you. This is just a small flashlight, does a trick, LED, lasts a long time, compact. Got the Leatherman Wave. You got your serrated blade, your standard blade, hacksaw, or your hacksaw is diamond blade file. This is an awesome saw for cutting off limbs off trees. You got some real pliers in here with wire cutters, and there are scissors, stuff like that, Leatherman Wave, and my favorite multi-tool. Got the little file here as well, little diamond file. Got the Gerber Expert M LED flashlight, extremely bright. I mean, it's just daytime. It's just extremely bright flashlight. LEDs, so the batteries last for a while. I will store some extra batteries in here too. I don't have them in here right now, but they're small, and I'll definitely pack some of those up and keep them in here as well. Got a little pen if you need to write something down. Here's a reusable shopping bag made out of ripstop nylon, like a parachute. This will hold water, I'm sure of it, if I needed to. But when you're out hunting, gathering, you got something to gather with. You can carry things with that, so that's nice to have, and it fits in here. Here we got emergency blanket, super large, extra big anyways, 87 inches by 59, that's over 7 feet by just under 5. It's a really large blanket. Use this for shelter with duct tape, which I have inside here. You can seal it off, get a couple of those, you got a really large tarp for shelter. Here's some duct tape, wrapped it around a business card, some inexpensive duct tape from the 99-cent store. Here's even more, wrapped around another card. Here's a signal mirror, stainless steel polished signal mirror, for signaling miles and miles away for help. Hot Hands hand warmers, buy these for 64 cents a pair, I think. The two-part here at Walmart. You got some heat, there you go. More tape wrapped around another business card. A little small Band-Aid pack, gauze and whatnot, and some cleanup moist wipes there. Okay, now we're getting down to the zipper pocket. Got some gels, super glue, and the nozzles inside here. Here's a couple of pre-made snares. Learned how to make this snare, of course, on YouTube, where we all learn how to make stuff. And drill a couple holes with my little hand drill into a dime or a penny and bend it. And you got a snare that'll snag, and it's not going to let go. That animal's not going to be able to get away from that. So locking snares, got 2 of those, one thicker, one thinner, one 4 feet, one 6 feet, ready to go to snare an animal running past a tree or through the bushes, and they'll be ready for you when you get back. Here we got some small zip ties, you know how useful those are. Baling wire, let's see. Okay, big baling wire. Baling wire, super useful. I mean, you can't count how many uses that has. Here's a smaller baling wire. A bunch of zip ties in the way here. Let's go through the zip ties first. This is the Thomas & Betts stainless steel tongue zip tie. Very quality, good zip tie, 8-inch I think. Here we got the cable saw. I'm sure you've seen these over the years. You can saw a tree in half with this. You got enough time when you're out there. If you've got enough calories, you've got enough time to cut that tree. And baling wire, again, I bent it into a rectangle so that it would fit in here a little better, some medium size. Once again, baling wire. I've never seen anybody with baling wire inside their EDC on YouTube, so that's a definite must-have. And here we go, a little slingshot. Bought this on eBay for $6, I think, from China. And it's got some pretty small tubing on it, but they're doubled, and it's real small and flat, and in a pinch with some a nice sized rock or hopefully some steel split shot or steel shot, something I would bring with me. I could take out a rabbit or a squirrel or something, shouldn't be too bad with that. Real easy to aim the slingshots. You got some more gel super glue for wounds, for gluing yourself back together. It's a must-have. A couple more zip ties inside there. More super glue and the nozzles for the gel super glue that I have in here. And I think that's it. So that is it for my Maxpedition Beefy EDC, and tons of stuff that's in here, and all the things you're going to need when you're out camping or any kind of traveling should have what you need. So I hope this helps everybody out, and you guys have a great day.